Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Moyna Bass Fishes. I am Jim Moyna, professional bass fisherman. However, I am now changing my title just to sound a little more important. So now I am going to refer to myself as the president of Jim Moyna Bass Fishes Enterprises or Operations. President of Jim Moyna Bass Fishing Operations. So that's my role now. It's a big promotion for me. I'm really excited about it, and I'm really excited for the new opportunities that new title represents. All right, so we just got up, just woke up a little bit ago, had a night in the Silverado Motel. These are my combinations here in the Silverado Motel. Sleeping on this mat right there. And there's a sleeping bag back up. I got stuff back up in there and a pillow. And everything was grand. This was really cool countryside. Check that out. Isn't that pretty back there? Really nice. That would be Nebraska. That's where I'm at right now. Now, why am I in Nebraska? Don't I have a Bassmaster Open to fish? Actually, practice starts today for that on Lake Martin in Alabama. What am I doing in Nebraska when my last and final Bass Open practice starts right now? Well, that's because I'm not going to the Bassmaster Open. I've decided to pass on that one, and instead I'm going to the U.S., the WON Bass U.S. Open down on Lake Mojave. That's where I'm headed. I couldn't do both. I looked at it. I looked at the possibilities of doing both. What that would have meant was I would have had to fish the Bass Open and then drive straight through, no sleep, to get to the WON Bass U.S. Open, which is on the border of Arizona and Nevada. That's Lake Mojave. I would have had driven straight through, no sleep, no practice, and just fish. So, and literally arriving there like tournament morning. So I wasn't going to do that. That's not a good recipe for anything. That's a recipe for disaster. So I had to make a decision, and I decided to go fish the WON Bass U.S. Open. And mainly it's financial. I have support from sponsors to go fish this U.S. Open, to where it's going to cost me way less to do that than it would to go fish the Bassmaster Open. And the potential of what I can win is greater at the WON Bass U.S. Open than it would be at the Bassmaster Open on Lake Martin in Alabama. So, and the other thing is, you know, the whole reason why I was doing the Bass Opens was to qualify for the Bassmaster Elites for 2025. Well, with just one tournament left, I'm just not close enough in points to finish in the top 9 in the Angler of the Year points. I'm down in the 40s now, and really it's a futile exercise. I mean, it wouldn't happen. It'd be impossible. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. It's a long drive. It's like 3 days to drive down there. But like I said, you know, it's a lot of gas. There's lodging to pay for. There's entry fees. But with the support of my sponsors I have, I'm able to make it economically feasible. If I didn't have the additional, you know, and my sponsors are like kicking in extra money than what, you know, above and beyond. And if it wasn't for that, it really would not be feasible for me to run all the way down to Arizona, Nevada. So I got to thank my sponsors so much for all year, everything all year. I wouldn't be in this game without them. Gosh, what a beautiful sunrise, man. It's just a beautiful morning. It's like in the mid-50s here. What a great day to be alive, right? So, oh man, birds are soaring. Just lovely. Lovely. All right, so that's what I'm up to. Oh, stray cat. Stray cat in the, I don't know. Oh, there you go. I don't know if you ever saw that. Stray cat running around. Okay, well, that's where I'm headed. I should get there tomorrow sometime, or probably more towards the evening. Today would be Saturday, tomorrow would be Sunday. And really looking forward to this tournament. I fished Lake Mojave last year, finished in the money after a bad start. Day one was terrible. In fact, I never caught a fish day one. Now with this format, that arm's getting tired. With this format, it's a pro-am tournament, so you're randomly fished with a new amateur each day, but you fish together as a team towards a common weight for the boat. So if I catch a 3-pounder, well, that 3-pounder counts for my amateur's weight. So let's say I catch all 5 fish, well, and my amateur catches nothing, well, he still counts the weight of what the boat caught, which is in this case, this example, I caught all 5. So that weight would count for him as well, which makes for some, it really makes for an experience, like a full team experience. You're working together as a team, which is different than most co-angler situations where the co-angler's fishing for their 5 fish or 3 fish, depending on the tournament. Her fish go in one live well, my fish go in a different live well, but in this case, we share the weight, get a new amateur each day, and it's a really interesting format. I believe they need more co-anglers, by the way. It's not too late, probably, to get in. So I highly, if you're looking for a great experience, I highly recommend. It is a great experience. It's one of the best tournaments in the country. So if you're looking for a great experience, it's not too late to sign up as a non-boater for the WON Bass US Open. It's WON Bass. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, last year I fished the US Open several times now. Usually it's on Lake Mead, but they had to move it because of the low water levels. And the last 2 years it's been at Lake Mojave. I didn't go there the first year at Lake Mojave, but I did go last year. And like I said, I never caught a fish day one last year. I never caught one. It was brutal. But my co-angler managed like 2 or 3 little ones. They weren't big keepers. They were just like keepers, just barely keepers. And but then day 2 and day 3, my luck changed. But I wouldn't say the luck changed. Well, it did change, but I changed what I was doing. I changed how I was fishing. And I made a big comeback and landed in the money, kind of towards the low end of it, but still it was a nice comeback. So this year, I'm hoping that I can take what I learned from last year and apply it to a full practice session, apply it to the tournament, and we'll see. Things might be different this year, but I don't think it's going to be a whole lot different. So looking forward to it, and we will be posting videos all throughout practice and during the competition, like I normally do with my tournaments. So, all right, well, she's ready to roll. Let's put on, I think we got another 1,400 miles to go. Not going to be able to do it all in one day. Hopefully she makes it. The old Silverado's leaking radiator fluid. So we'll see how that goes. One of the tires on my boat trailer's got a slow leak. I can't, I don't understand what's going on there. It really slow. So like I pumped it up to 50 pounds per square inch yesterday, and it's still, I just checked it a little bit ago, and it's still right about there. The engine in my truck burns oil, so I checked that. That's still got plenty of oil in it. She's got 367,000 miles. So yeah, I got a feeling if I win this tournament, that there might get retired. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and like I said, we'll run some updates throughout the week on practice and during competition. So thanks for watching. Over.